Hi everybody, it's Gail, the Happy Stamper. Okay, I am on a roll with Halloween cards. I wanted to do fall, but I just thought, oh, I have an idea. And here is my idea. Now this is a spooky card, so if you're a scaredy cat, you don't want to look at this one. But this is a crime scene. Oh yeah, this is a crime scene. Like something right out of NCIS. And I used, this is called Gorgeous Grunge. It's in the Idea Book and Catalog this year for Stampin' Up. And we got this at convention. And when I saw this, it just reminded me of blood splatters. I thought, ew. I thought, okay, we'll see what I can do with that. And now that Halloween is approaching, I thought, what more of a perfect time could it be for some spooky blood splatters? And feel free to make up your own story about what happened here at this crime scene. But I think little old Witchy Poo was run over and she's being dragged off by I don't know what. But these are her hands, and I just freehand cut those out. And so let me show you how I put this together. And I'll zoom out a little bit, and hopefully you guys can recreate it too. All right, we are going to be using basic black, summer starfruit, and this is our whisper white, and it's going to open this way. So let me set that aside for a minute, and I'm going to begin stamping on my yellow piece with my real red ink pad. No, I'm sorry. I'm going to stamp in my black. I'm so excited. I just want to get to the blood smears and all that good stuff. Okay. On my summer starfruit, I am going to do the, I wanted to say chevron, but it's not a chevron. It reminded me of like a crosswalk. And, this is like the color of that tape they use, the caution tape. So that all worked out really well. And then I'm just taking my finger and roughing up the edges a little bit, like so. Like that, just to distress it. We'll set that aside. And I am going to take my Whisper White cardstock, and here's where all the fun red will come in. All right, I'm going to start with, this is one of the splatters. There's actually 3 of them in the set. So I'm just going to kind of randomly stamp some of these splats. Splat. And it doesn't matter to me that I've gotten some of the line on there. I'm just cleaning this off. And I am going to switch to another one. These are so fun. Oh, let me grab that one. This is another set of splats. A little bigger this time. But you want to kind of go off the page a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. And then this is the biggest splat of them all. Scariness. Scary. And I'm just going right over what I just stamped. And I'm kind of making like a trail of blood. Ugh, doesn't that look like blood? Oh my gosh, you guys, it does. That's so scary. Okay, then there's another stamp that has lines on it. And that just reminded me of nails being dragged across the ground. And again, I'm not being super careful here. Just a little. Like so. So you can see like the like that. Scary. I'm going to take my black piece and just kind of edge it a little bit with some of my black ink. I don't know why I've been enjoying this dragging my paper and my ink pad, but I have been, so that's what I'm going to do. All right, now I've gone ahead, I've made one of my witch's hands, and this is it. It's scary. And I drew a little bracelet on it, but I wanted to just quickly show you how easy this is. And I'm actually going to tape this down so I don't lose it because my desk is a mess. And I'm just using snail, and I'm going to come along to the edge like that. And, you know, crinkle her finger. She's being dragged by some scariness. So all I did was I took some green cardstock, and I just want to make sure I get this about the same height. That looks pretty good. And I just started with like what would be her thumb. And I'm not trying to make these perfect because she's supposed to be like this old, haggled, wrinkly, yucky witch. And I think she was run over perhaps by another witch. Or, maybe she just was hit. Okay, so here's my other hand. That's all I did to cut it out. You have to use your imagination here a little bit, peeps. And I'm taking my Stampin' Write marker in black, and I'm just going to give her some little fingernails. Super easy. But all witchy poos have yucky black fingernails. And they're long and they're very pointed. And I'm trying, again, not to be super neat. I'm not going to draw any jewelry on this one because I drew a bracelet on that. And she just doesn't have very much jewelry because she's a mean witch. And they don't like nice things. So right now, I'm just wrinkling up her hand like so. Be careful though so you don't rip off any of the little fingers because they're pretty thin. And she's spooky. Okay, so that's what your hand's going to look like. Then I'm going back to my ink splat, the big ink splat in the red, because I want there to be blood all over her hands. Ooh, scary, scary. Yeah, she's terribly injured. Oh my gosh, I think this really looks like blood. Yuck. My kids will love it though. Okay, so I'm just going to apply some adhesive on the back of that. Oh, hang on. And I'm just going to kind of, you know, line up her hands with the stripes that are in the stamped image. I'm going to turn it over, and then I'm just going to trim off. There's just a wee little bit on there that was hanging off the edge. Okay, so let's apply this now to our summer star fruit, which could so be the yellow caution line color. And I'm going to, again, I went around this just with my finger to kind of rip it up a little bit. Ooh, yeah, it's all bloody. And I'm going to apply this right across my summer star fruit. Scary, you know, and kind of bend the corners and, you know, make it just yucky. And then I'm going to apply the whole piece to the front of my black cardstock now. Like so. And just leave a little bit of an edge around. I have to do this way, you guys. Hang on. I can't see sitting down. Just a little bit of a black edge all the way around. Ooh, I like her finger all crumpled up. Yay. All right. Then I'm going to take my black ink pad, my smallest block, and my biggest splatter, which is this one. Let me set this aside. I'm going back to my summer star fruit. I'm going to just make some splats. Yuck. Give me a few of these little ones. I'm not even mounting this, you guys. But it's supposed to be messy. All right, so then I'm going to go back to my word stamp. It says, have a wicked Halloween. And this came out of Wicked Cool. I'm going to ink that up with black ink. This is just my classic pad because I still cannot find my new one, which I love. Okay, so then I'm just going to center it right about where I want it. Nice and bloody. I'm going to punch that out, rough it up a little bit with my finger, because this is really a tough city that she's in. She's a New York City witch, and so it's a tough city. All right, so I just used my small oval punch. I'm using the scalloped oval punch. I'm going to punch that out. Put that there. Rough this up a little bit too. This is a city witch. And I just use my nail, and you know what? I have no nails. But you do what you gotta do to make it work. I'm going to apply that to the black piece. Have a wicked Halloween. And I'm sure we'll read about it in the paper. What happened to our little witchy poo. Super fun. So something different. A little bit scary. But not too scary. But tons of fun. So there you have it, guys. That's my super scary Halloween card that is using my gorgeous grunge. So there you have it. I hope you guys have a great day. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks. Bye-bye.